All right, Jules, it's that time in the show. We've got a tremendous response again. It's our D Team 11. In case you've been under a rock, in case you don't know what this is all about, let me remind you, it is an 11 of players that are currently active whose last names start with D. In the case of people who only have one name, our decision is final about whether they can be admitted or not. Now, we call it the best 11. Some people have put their best 11. It's just an 11 that you like. I have included players I like, not necessarily the very best 11, because I can do that because I'm one of the co-hosts of this show. Take it away, Jules.
Gab, as you said, we had so many people again sending their team, which is great. Keep sending them in the weeks to come. We've picked a few. We could not, we can't talk about all the teams that people have sent, but we've picked a few that were either interesting, with interesting choices or whatever. Let's start with Christian Sylvestre, who has
always starts with a French guy. You ever notice?
No, I don't think he's French, Christian.
Oh, this is Matthias's brother, man.
No, it's another. Yeah, it could be Matthias' brother. Doesn't say where he's from. Anyway, he's got Donnarumma in goal, which I think you would appreciate.
Of course.
He's got a back four of Di Lorenzo at right back, De Vrij and De Ligt as centre backs.
You're
and
kidding.
Luc Ding, my boy Luc Ding at left back. The two in midfield would be Frenkie de Jong and Julian Draxler. Again, pretty good, pretty technical. And then Rodrigo de Paul, Paulo Dybala and Kevin De Bruyne and Edin Dzeko up front. This is pretty spectacular.
This is a very, very solid team.
So let's go for Carl Castedo, who a different formation. He goes into a 3-5-2 formation. He's got Didier Deschamps as a manager, double D as well. That's why he's in there. Carl, well done, Carl, to you. De Gea in goal, De Vrij, De Ligt, and Ben Davies as your back three. Then Sergino Dest as a right wing back. Alphonso Davies as a left wing back, which is pretty sexy.
This is a fully North American wing back combination. Love it.
Yeah.
CONCACAF baby.
Then Abdoulaye Doucouré from Watford, De Bruyne and De Jong in that sort of midfield three, and then Dybala and Dzeko up front. Pretty good.
By the way, can we just clarify in case people are confused? Take it as read that every single De Jong reference, unless you want to be ironic, is going to be a reference to Frenkie de Jong. I'm very sorry to my pal Luke de Jong or his buddy Siem de Jong.
Exactly.
Or Nigel de Jong. You retired a long time ago, so we'll just leave you out of it.
All right, let's have a look at Aaron, who has Donnarumma in goal, and then I'm going to give you the left back, and just for the left back, I think we can kill it. De Sciglio. Back. What? Aaron, what happened there? The rest was pretty good. I mean, Di Maria, Dybala, Usman, Dembele up front, but just the De Sciglio is no good. Eamon McHale has Donnarumma, Danilo, Ding, De Vrij, and De Ligt at the back, but Amadou Diawara in midfield, which I think you will appreciate, the Atalanta midfielder. Tyler W has Demirol and Doherty there, and Diallo from PSG as well. What else do we have? Truth Seeker has Jagoev in his team, which I think is pretty good, and Diogo Dalot as well. And Mark O'Brien, who must be Irish, has a front three of Dybala, Dzeko, and Duffy from Dundee, which I think deserves a shot there.
You could, if they'd fit in Shane Duffy, you could have multiple Duffys in this team. All right, Jules, let's hear. I'll give you mine, and then we'll end with yours.
Okay, go on.
All right, obviously I'm going to go with Gigio Donnarumma in goal.
Of course.
He's played like 200 games for AC Milan, and I think he just turned 21 a couple of weeks ago. It's completely absurd. Right back, I'm going Italian again with my man Di Lorenzo, Mighty Mouse. Absolutely love that guy. All Dutch central defense, De Vrij and De Ligt. A lot of Serie A so far. Alphonso Davies, look, somebody pointed out that I kind of made fun of him in his first season. He was playing on the wing. But he's been so good at left back. Just shows young players, the talent's there. You find the right role. He's been dominant in that position. In midfield, obviously, Frenkie de Jong. Kevin De Bruyne has got to be there.
Yeah.
In my 4-3-3, in the midst, I have, you ready? I have another CONCACAF guy. That's right. It's Mix Diskerud. Do you know where he's playing right now?
No, I don't actually want to know, I think.
I think he's playing in Japan or Korea, presumably not playing right now. Now, the reason I have Mixed Discarud in there is this is my ode to football's mysteries. What bugs me about football is a lack of transparency. Mixed Discarud, he was signed by Manchester City. By Manchester City, who then starts loaning him out left, right, and center all over the place. I want to know why. I want answers. People are owed answers. I don't know that there's anything dubious going on. But why?
They've done that with Pablo Mari, who just signed for Arsenal in January. It's exactly the same.
But I presumably they thought Pablo Mari was going to be good. But with Discarud, you knew. It's not like Mixed Discarud is going to keep, De Bruyne and David Silva out of the team. Anyway, whatever.
Right, who's your front three?
All right. Front three, I had to go with my man, Paulo Dybala. And also with him, of course, the incomparable Memphis Depay. Was in two minds because he likes to be known as Memphis, but come on, man. When he's on, he's unplayable. And, of course, up front, the Bosnian giant, Edin Dzeko, the Dzekinator.
Okay, Dzekinator. Okay, I've got two for you. First one, quick. Donnarumma in goal. Sergio Dest, because I love him at right back. Alphonso Davies at left back for the same reasons as you. De Vrij and Demiral for me as centre back. Then I've got Frenkie de Jong in front of that back five. I've got Abdoulaye Doucouré, who's my boy.
Of course.
In midfield with Kevin De Bruyne. With Paulo Dybala as a number 10. So I went for a diamond midfield. And then up front, I've got Ousmane Dembele and Moussa Dembele. And this is why I have the two Dembeles up front. Because my second team, Gab, is a team with only Davises and Dembeles.
A Davis Dembele team. All right, hit us.
Davis Dembele team. So I've got Adam Davies from Stoke City in goal. I've got Ben Davies from Spurs left back. I've got Curtis Davies from Derby County as centre back. Alongside him.
Wait, that guy hasn't retired yet?
No, he's
like
still
40?
playing, bro.
All right, okay.
He's playing, bro.
All right,
So Curtis Davies there. Then Mamadou Dembele, the young Trois in France, second division, centre back. Okay, our right back, I've got Modibo Dembele, who used to play with me in the 4th division back home when I was 18. So I'm sure he still plays somewhere.
Yeah, my buddy Modibo in there. Okay.
Good on you, Modibo. Then in my midfield three, I've got Moussa Dembele, former Spurs player, Belgium international, now at Guangzhou.
One of several Moussa Dembeles in this team, no doubt.
Tom Davies from Everton is in there as well. And so is a Liverpool midfielder who's on loan at Cercle Bruges, Isaac Davies. Okay, he's Isaac Christie Davies, but he's still a Davies. Right. And then my front three of Ousmane Dembele, Moussa Dembele, and Alphonso Davies. So that's a team of only Davises and Dembeles.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant.
That is awesome.
You have won the day, Jules.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.